got a minute if you need something.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
We know everyone there is to know. Meanwhile, Josephine has an entire team writing your polite refusals to dinner parties.
Good to know.
Back to work, then.
I actually don't believe I forgot to go and give
Complete.
Cassandra the book.
Well, how about that? Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhald. Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight, exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Charming. Ren. Nice hat. On to give Cassandra her smutty literature book.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Looks like Cole's been busy.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
Oh yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Ha! You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Agreed. When are you going to read that?
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
He may not be what he appears, but that's the good thing about it. May not be what he appears, but you get enough. What's the word? Influence with them, they become what they were. Either way, let's travel here. Cassandra, Sarah, and Doran.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad? Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
I will. Unless I run into the first enemy and find out it's level 27. Then I might not be good. Seriously, is that a rift underwater? An underwater rift? Wouldn't that technically be spewing water into the Fade? Or the rift's only one way? If I remember right, Sarah did kind of fire an arrow into the big rift, the breach, and it didn't come back out. So maybe it's a kind of one-way portal and anything which goes into it from this side just gets destroyed. Or
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
we are making a small lake on the other side.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Let's do a geological survey. What is that? Elf fruit. But say, why would you need elf fruit for the a castle upgrade? But it's a garden, so yeah. The main watchtower. What do I need? I need 3 of those, 3 quarries. I haven't got any quarries, and 3 logging stands. I've got 2 logging stands, I think, but I don't know if every time you use one, it's used up. Obsidian and iron. And let's check the map. Still waters, rifts, here lies the abyss. Straight to Holding. In fact, I'll mark that. Oh, that is further away than I thought.
Be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Yes, preferably without drowning.
Ah, but drowning is so much fun. Just ask Calner MacLeod. Oi, behind you. And all of my bloody stuff have been moved around. Not all of it, just one of it. Oh, uppercut. Right in.
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
Let's get that bloody rift thing. We have unlocked more stuff as well, which is cool. that should go there. And rift thing can go to bloody menus. Rift thing can go there. What's that do? Focus teamwork. Successfully perform an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. Useful. So let's have a look. Yeah, that isn't a new one. The only new one I've got is Inquisitor. But I do believe the others have an extra one as well. She has Templar skills. Sarah has Tempest. It's kind of annoying that they have entire new skill trees and I have 2 skills. I suppose more of ours will unlock later. He has Necromancer. What does Necromancer do? Horror, unleash spirits of fear that's temporarily. Well, not terrify the enemies within. Death Siphon. Every time an enemy dies nearby, you regain both health and mana. Is that the entire team, or just him? Want that. Want that. Yeah, quite some useful stuff there. And all I've got is this. Although that is nice, it's powerful. He's a Grey Warden.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
That's some spiffy armour you've got there.
Farewell.
Farewell.
You got a spare one for Cassandra?
Are you sure we can't help the village? Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste. Still don't feel right.
My gold.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
I do not think so either. The infiltration in their ranks may be subtle.
Right. Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
I can understand how someone might want to join the Wardens.
Oh, Maker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes. The Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens, you can't think of something less lethal?
You actually want that? I mean, they're heroes, but fighting that stuff all the time.
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
Yes, until Corypheus is, well, dead and done with, I wouldn't want to kind of add ammunition if he can take over all of the Wardens. It'd be a pretty bad idea. Ironically, all I said was I was going to do the main quest lines, but here I am, recording what isn't the main quest line.